Friendship supreme. Friendship supreme. Finding the geek within.
Hey everybody, my name is Michael.
My name's Cleve.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Friendship
Supreme.
Where the podcast is to ask, what if an evil scientist went back and got DNA samples from a bunch of historical figures and made them into high schoolers? And what if we already talked about that shit? And what if Cleve won't let it die?
We're talking Jurassic Park, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa. I'm back in.
It is a Theodore Rex Jurassic Park hybrid.
Oh my god. Shut the fuck. You know how excited I'd be if we had dinosaurs that were just presidents?
I want them to just presidents only.
Like Mario Party, not Mario Party, the Mario Brothers movie, the live action movie. If we Koopified all the presidents.
I watched Encanto and John Leguizamo was in it, and I'm like, Mario Brothers.
You did Mario Brothers. We don't forget.
Nope. Don't
he
think
also
this.
Did Romeo plus Juliet, which was not a well accepted movie. I enjoyed it. I think
now it is.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, I know people make fun of me, but
I didn't like it then. But then I was 8, maybe. And I was like, this is not made for me. I can tell it's not made for me.
In theater class, that's right. There's more ammo for Cleve. I said that it was my favorite rendition of or adaptation of that work, and it got me fun of a lot.
How many more adaptations did you have to go off of?
There's some like, yeah. Anyway,
I get it, Michael. You liked Purple and Romeo and Juliet. You were different.
I wasn't. Not in theater. But anyways, we're actually talking about Clone High today.
Yeah, the reboot. Don't blame me. HBO Max. HBO Max has chosen to reboot Clone High for 2 seasons.
It's because Cleve's been writing them every day since we did the last episode, guys.
I like that it got canceled after 1 season, and now they have said we want you for 2 seasons.
If you did for a 2-season back.
And if you want to watch the original Clone High, it's on Paramount Plus. You can't even watch it on HBO Max. So it's very odd. This is created by Christopher Miller and Phil Lord, which I don't know if you know their work or other things that they've worked on. They've worked on
Phil Lord sounds familiar.
The Lego Movie.
Yeah, okay.
The 21.
That makes sense.
The 21 Jump Street films.
That makes less sense, but
and
all right.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
That one makes the least amount of sense. So I was like, okay, it makes sense. Lego, it's childish humor. I am seeing it. And then it was, all right, they like high school. I get it. And then it was, all right, spiders.
They were in high school.
What's that?
They were in high school.
Yeah.
So it all connects.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fun fact, before we even get into any other thing, the Lego Movie.
Yeah.
They had Will Forte voice Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
In the Lego Movie.
Clever sons of bitches.
You're like, you thought you knew. You thought you knew.
Like,
you were
yeah.
And you're like, oh shit.
Oh,
they got
mind blown.
They got me.
They got me. You know why? Because it's easily confusing because Will Arnett is also a voice actor in there. Batman.
He is. Thank you.
Chris Pratt, the main character.
Oh, okay. So you know a couple. All right. Is that where the?
That's it. That's all I had.
Okay.
That's all I had for you.
And in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, there is and like the Manhattan, like the downtown, not Manhattan, but like the downtown scene where he's in the streets. There's a poster that says Clone College. And it has a picture of Abraham Lincoln and JFK on it.
I love it.
All right. I appreciate that they're like, they won't let it go. You try to blame me. They won't let it go.
I'm only sad that the G-spot wasn't on the poster.
God, man. G Spot. He was so great.
G Spot rocks the G Spot.
I said to Jennifer the other day, and she was very confused. She was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "I'll never show you."
Have we gotten cast released?
No cast yet. Nothing. They don't even really know when it's supposed to come out.
They just said, "Hey, this is a thing, and we're willing to make it."
All we know is that HBO Max apparently, it sounds like, has already paid for, like, here's money, give us 2 seasons.
Okay.
And we have the title for the first episode, which is "Let's Try This Again."
It's fair because I feel like HBO Max needs more material, like as far as the original content goes.
They're worth it right now to me. I have HBO Max, but I feel like,
is it because of DC?
Well, not only DC, I feel like it's because what we're doing with movies right now.
Oh, that's fair.
If we weren't doing that with movies right now, I don't know that it would be worth it.
That's fair.
I watch Insecure. That's a good show. I watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's a good show.
I watched Insecure. What's that one about? Not that this is what this episode's about, but
no, it's Issa Rae, the comedian. She is a show of her 3 friends, and just living in Compton. I can't remember, somewhere in California.
Yeah, I only watch HBO Max for the DC content.
Yeah, but
Stargirl.
The show good to me, and she prides herself, like, there's one episode where everything everyone is wearing is I guess black. I'll say black owned. Like, the earrings that they're wearing are created by, this one specific black creator. The dresses they're wearing, but through the whole 30-ish minute episode, everyone's wearing a specific thing just to show off and try to help out. And I don't know, it's pretty cool. Yeah. It's a good show.
It's a good way to use your media,
right? Other than that, I don't think I've watched the movies, but like The Matrix, I still have not taken time to watch that.
Oh, yikes.
You know what I watched? Again, this is not about HBO Max. I watched Landscapes, which is a limited series. So I think it's all 4 episodes and they're done, about these 2 old people who went to jail for murdering and burying the parents of the wife.
Jesus. Okay.
15 years ago.
Cool.
And like their trial and what they went through and how they got caught and all that. It was a weird shit.
That's a thing.
Interesting and real, apparently. But anyway, this was back in February of last year that HBO Max ordered the 2 seasons. So I don't know how long it's supposed to be taking.
Fair.
But we're getting it, apparently, maybe. I don't know. It could be like one of those things where we never actually get it.
That's fair. That happens.
Yeah, so much.
Do we think it's a continuation or a reboot?
I think they use the word reboot a lot in all the articles I've seen. I'm going to say reboot.
Okay.
But
we can't have Gandhi this time.
Oh, yeah. So I was going to ask you, who from the show would you like to see back? Like their big problematic character that everybody has taken offense to. So I can see definitely not Gandhi coming back.
I think that it'll be tough for it to not be a show without JFK.
I thought JFK and Abe would be, I think, the 2. You need that whole storyline of them trying to fight back and forth.
I don't even care about Abe. If Peeny's not in it, I don't want anything to do with it.
Mr. Peanut?
Yeah.
Nah. It's my favorite joke. I
don't even need George Washington Carver in it. I just need Peeny.
I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to get the Peanut there without George Washington Carver.
Well,
I wouldn't mind Mr. Bellatrix coming back.
Mr. Butler.
Are there any historical figures that you think we could add?
A lot.
Okay. How many historical figures do you know off bat?
A a lot, maybe. I like more
Okay.
female representation.
Okay.
Amelia Earhart off
Okay.
the bat. I thought that could be a fun one
I,
because like we can have all kinds of fun things about
I was
that.
like, did they have her or some kind of reference to her?
Well, and
I
that's
can't
fair
remember.
because I watched the season once and they do throw in a shit ton of references. So, but I would like her to be a mainstay.
Okay.
I think FDR could be another fun one, but could be a little edgy because he did have polio.
All right.
It might be also. See, the problem here's the problem because it's a comedy. It's not like South Park level comedy, but because it's on HBO Max, I kind of get concerned. But it's not a like South Park level comedy. But it is still a comedy that did make a shit ton of jokes about all these dead people.
Yeah.
And so like it's concerning because like I don't know, like there could be all kinds of representation. Be nice to see Nelson Mandela in there, but then like what are they gonna do to Nelson Mandela?
You know what? Also, I kind of wondered, like, how far back does a person have to have lived that them being gone now, you would get you know what I mean? Like, is Nelson Mandela too recent of someone who have passed?
Louis Anderson.
Pull them back in? Might be a little too soon, also.
Also not historical, but it's fine.
Yeah. I wrote down I would like to see. I think there's a lot of good Alexander Hamilton jokes you can come up with, especially with the.
Can Lin-Manuel Miranda be the voice of him?
I thought of that, but I want him to like rap as he comes by and like. Not he doesn't have to be a main character. That's his thing. Like, what was the guy's name? That was just a loud brute. The Genghis Khan.
Yeah. It feels like it would have been Genghis Khan. Anyway. I think Lin-Manuel Miranda would be on board for it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think I think he's willing to make fun of himself.
Yeah, I think the Leonardo da Vinci. I think there'd be some good jokes in there. Either he's like expects him to be this artist, or he just like does not give a shit about art, or he could be like this secret, like the Riddler almost, like leaving clues and codes that you're trying to just figure out, and
like
you have
the
no
Da Vinci
idea.
Code. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Exactly.
I'm on board.
Exactly.
I'm definitely on board. I was looking for a list of characters so I could answer who that person was for you, but I just don't. Genghis Khan was in it. Martin Luther King was in it. George Washington Carver, Buddy Holly, Julius Caesar, Carl Moses, Krabby Cakes.
It was Genghis Khan.
Okay.
I just googled Genghis Khan. Clone High.
I was mainly just looking for like if also the other people I mentioned were in it or not. Let's see.
Yeah, I didn't see Amelia Earhart, so
yeah. No, I think there could be lots of fun people they could put in it that would be enjoyable, especially with 2 seasons. I almost would like there to be like similar to what they did where there was like 3 or 4 mainstays and then they just revolved people in. I enjoy that.
I thought that if we didn't want to bring JFK, maybe we could do like Alexander the Great. That would be the same kind of like
machismo.
Yeah. Although the JFK boys, I mean, I need that so much all the time.
It's kind of an anchor for that whole show.
Poo poo plata. It was so good. I loved all of it. Yeah, I don't know. I struggled with female representation, and I think it's because I didn't want to disrespect any of the females of history.
That's fair.
Like if you take Mother Teresa, what are you supposed to do to her?
See, you know what I mean? That far. You can't bring Mother Teresa. Same reason I didn't say Anne Frank or why am I forgetting her name right now?
I don't know, Michael. You tell me.
The notorious, like the famous deaf and dumb and blind girl. Why am I forgetting her name right now?
I know what you're talking about. I cannot think of the name either.
And all I can think of is the water scene in some stupid show I've watched before.
Family Guy.
Yeah, that's it. That was it.
We'll cut all this out.
That's all I can think of is that scene right now. I can't even like.
Helen Keller.
Thank you, Helen fucking Keller. Jesus Christ! I started typing in "deaf, dumb, and blind." It gave me pinball wizard. No, it's not the fucking pinball wizard. Yeah, that's why you don't, put those people in. There's nothing that they would do that wouldn't be just absolutely disrespectful.
Right.
But I feel like there are people we could put in there. I don't know.
Well, I googled big historical characters. First one was Jesus. Hitler. I feel like we can't use that one.
Cannot. Disney did that once.
Or do you make him this like really sweet, lovable guy?
No, you don't. You don't go. You don't even go down that. Don't even go down the path.
Because the big thing about it was a lot of them act like their historical figure.
Yeah,
that's why everybody had such a problem with Gandhi. It's because he didn't act anything like Gandhi.
Teddy Roosevelt would be a fun one.
I thought
we don't have Robin Williams to voice him from Night of the Museum, but
I thought maybe Christopher Columbus, and we can we know what you did, fucking super come after him now.
Yes, I'm on board for that.
I also, sadly, I guess it's public school's fault, but I'm an adult now. Not a lot of historical figures from around the world do I have information on.
That's fair.
Like Japan, I couldn't name you any big historical figure from Japan, and that is again. I'll put a little bit on public education, but myself too. I mean, we got Ludwig von Beethoven.
We had one composer. I don't remember who it was.
I can't remember either. Edgar Allan Poe, I feel like was in it, but might not have been.
No, I don't think so. And if so, was like a background character. There's a ton of people they could do. If they ever bring back Madame Curie, I'd like them to, not fuck her over as much as they did in this last one. I don't know if you remember that last. If anybody listened to our other episode where I had to greatly defend poor Madame Curie.
I also hope that we do the same celebrity guest thing that we did the first season. That needs to come back. I need one person voicing a random character every fucking episode, because that was great.
Lin-Manuel Miranda's getting his whole episode.
Jack Black and that fucking Pusher. That shit was gold.
That's a fucking TikTok thing, which is just amazing to me that it's somehow come all the way around. Cleve's dead TV show that nobody ever watched until he made me watch it.
I mean, a lot of people have seen it, but yeah. So nice big cult following. I mean, it just got bought for 2 seasons, but yeah, I guess nobody knows about it. You're right. You nailed it.
Yeah, well, I'm happy that all of your campaigning, Cleve, has finally come through, and they're going to do it.
I've actually, just to prove you wrong, I've done no work into an additional season. I have been pushing for Blank Man 2. I've not heard anything back, though.
We'll never get Blank Man 2. As much as we need it, and as much as the world would cherish it. Maybe that's why the world wouldn't cherish it. It would just be you and I in the movie theater, yeah.
It would be good. God, it'd be so good. Hashtag Blank Man 2.
You brought the ninjas. It's back in never mind. Okay, yeah.
That's all I got. Just letting you know that it's coming back. Forward to it.
I mean, I appreciate it.
HBO Max, you got it. You can watch it. There's no reason not to.
And no rumor as to when it'll come out. Really wish you could just make up a date for me.
I think March 2024.
Thank you so much. Yo, and now if it happens on March 2024, you heard it here first.
Inside scoop.
You got the inside scoop from Friendship Supreme. Let us know what you guys would like to see as far as representation goes. Maybe Stan Lee. He's dead now. I mean, he's not historical, but like he's sort of historical.
But what would you do with him?
I don't know.
Would
What
it be
about my boy
like
Bill Finger?
Justice for Bill?
Yeah. Anyways, let us know who you guys would want to see in Clone High. Does it have to be political? Could Tupac show up?
Yeah, historical figures, man.
Yeah.
Musicians and the other one and stuff. So I don't see why not. Inventors. Trying to think who another kind of characters were there. Doesn't matter.
How about like L. Ron Hubbard? Can we have him in one and just really shit on him?
I think there's a lot of people that you could bring in just to shit on them.
Just like Scientology in general. Can we just shit on them and then
Yeah, I guess they did affect history in some way, didn't they? They sunk their teeth in.
I've watched a lot of documentaries on them lately. Anyways, let us know what you guys would like to see in Clone High. And if you even care. If you guys are interested in the original series, as Cleve said, it's on Paramount Plus. Also, you guys can check out us talking about it and our favorite parts about it. If you guys would like to make suggestions for episodes you'd like to see, or you want to reach out to us and just drop us some love or hate, either way, really. You guys can reach out to us on our social medias. Cleve, what are those social medias?
We have a Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter that are all Friendship Supreme, except Twitter has no eyes in the word friendship. All eyes go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Friendship Supreme. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/Friendship Supreme, where you can donate money to help us continue our podcast for you.
We be poor, yo. I've been Michael.
This is Cleve. I'm sorry, Wesley. You have ADD.